This is the main highway of Twisp, which is Highway 20, which follows the Cascade Highway, which to me is one of the most beautiful drives in North America. And we're going to take a right turn now and go down to the main street known as Glover Street. Glover Street is very unique for a small town like Twisp. Twisp population is actually 942 people, but it feels like it's several thousand. Here we have a couple of local restaurants. We have the Cinnamon Twisp Bakery. We have the Glover Market, an organic food store, which is fabulous. Continuing on down, we have a design store, which has some gorgeous crafted artwork. And then moving on to the Broadway Theater, known as the Merc, on the right, with seating for 250 people, as well as the Confluence Art Gallery, and then several other retail establishments. Continuing on down to our five-star restaurant, known as Tappy's, which is Italian food, and it is a fabulous five-star restaurant next to the post office. And now we're heading down toward the TwispWorks. The TwispWorks is a very eclectic art community with probably 15 to 20 different artists who showcase everything they've done in their own galleries. It has some beautiful, unique sculptures. The one on my left here, which was from Bernie Hosey, who passed away about 3 years ago, and he's world known, world renowned. Continuing on, and you can see the TwispWorks sign. And continuing over here, we have the Spartan project, which is a almost totally rebuilt art gallery within itself, where everybody gathers every Thursday afternoon for an hour from 4:30. And directly ahead on the second floor is our local radio station, which is also known as KOZI 95.7. Fabulous station, great music, gives you all the information, entertainment, anything that's happening at any one time throughout the community every day of the week. Continuing on down, you can see the different gallery offices, galleries of all of the beautiful artists. And then our local newspaper, the Methow Valley News, is also located here in its own building right behind the galleries we're about to see as we're approaching the other side. On the right side is the newly refurbished Twisp pool site with an Olympic-sized pool as well as a children's pool. And it also has a fabulous basketball court right behind it. And this all fronts up to the Methow River, which flows in confluency with the Twisp River behind the Twisp River Suites, and they all flow into the Columbia River. Continuing on, here we have the Twisp Park, which is fabulous. Dogs are allowed without leashes, plenty of play areas for children, and we have a lot of events that take place here, as well as some outdoor theater with that stage area straight ahead, and it's usually put together with the Merc Playhouse that we showed you, which is our Broadway theater. Here we are entering 153, which is also a part of the Highway 20 Cascade Loop, and you're noticing the road straight ahead, which will take you to several fabulous fishing areas for steelhead, salmon, and many other types of fish. Fly fishing is extremely popular in the area of Twisp, up and down the Twisp River as well as the Methow River. Now we're heading into the shopping area for Twisp, which is your grocery store known as Hank's, who's been here 40 years. They have the most fabulous meats in the state. They feature Thompson's meats, which are well known. And then we have, of course, the pharmacy and the hardware store. And then we head out. A couple blocks ahead, you make a left turn to the local golf course, Bear Creek, which is fabulous. And then about a half a mile down is Blue Star Coffee, which actually won the blind taste test for all coffee houses in America 3 years ago, beating 75 others out in the best coffee in the U.S., and we feature that at the Twisp River Suites. We are now headed up Twisp River Road, and Twisp River Road heads up to War Park, it heads up to Buttermilk Creek, it heads up to Black Pine Lake, and it also heads up to one of the most beautiful sightseeing overlooks in this area that I can think of, with a 360 view looking down on the entire community and the community of Winthrop, and it's known as Lookout Mountain. So continuing on, you can see this gorgeous scenic view. Now we're approaching the habitat area, the salmon habitat, which has been featured and set aside by the state and the county to protect our fish, mainly our salmon. And it has some beautiful sculptures, and it's a walk that takes about 25 to 30 minutes, depending on how fast you walk, throughout this area of habitat. It has 10 beautiful sculptures that were all made by local artists in the community. And you just drive down here and park, or you can park across the stream and go from that angle.